Hi guys, it's Bobby with the Gregory Homeschool. I thought I would take a few minutes while I'm home all by myself and film a tour of our homeschool room for you. I love to watch tours of other people's homeschool rooms, so I thought you'd like a glimpse into our little world. We have always had a homeschool room. I feel like it's important for our family. We're easily distracted, so it's nice to have a place that we can come and shut the rest of the house and the dogs out and be able to focus on what we're doing. And also, at the end of the day, we leave the schoolroom and we close the door, and I don't feel like my house is overrun with school things. So that's important to myself and to my husband, that school doesn't take over the whole house. So we have bunked our younger two together. It's not real large, but it works very well for us. And like I said, I just love being able to shut the door on it. I often find my kids in here on the weekend or in the evenings playing a game or creating something or playing on the computer. So I know that they enjoy it too. And with that, I think I will just turn the camera around and let you see. You're looking at the back of the door, and on the back of the door we have our school motto and kind of the explained school motto. And then I have these page protectors that I cut the holes off of, you know, where they go in the notebook, and attach to my door with glue dots. And I can slide things in there that I want them to be thinking on or just reminded of. So that works really well. This is my daughter's desk. She does her computer work there. I'm chasing the yoga balls, trying not to step on the dog. That's Millie, our Shih Tzu. She's our littlest dog. And they're yoga balls that they sit on for core strength and just to get the wigglies out. So anyway, that's her desk. She does her computer work on there. The drawers are hers. I don't mess in them. We'll go through them before school starts and kind of sort them out. But so long as they keep the tops relatively tidy, I don't care how they keep the drawers. I feel like that's kind of their space. The bottom corkboard is hers and the top corkboard is his, and they can keep whatever they want to up there, whatever they're proud of, whatever they want to display, I'm good with. Next are her work boxes and her trash can. I'll do the work boxes in another video. That's kind of a whole thing in and of itself. And then our maps are from Office Max, now Office Depot. And then this is their reading bookshelf. I like to keep their books in baskets. I think that I keep them neater that way because they can flip through, especially those little thin books. They can just flip through and find what they want. And then that blue basket that's on the top there, I'm going to use as kind of a book basket and maybe put in books that reflect what we're learning. And then the jar in the middle has fossils and shells and things that they collect. We brought a pine cone home when we went on a field trip one time, and some kind of little worm thing hatched out of it and was crawling around on my desk where they had just been in kind of a saucer. And so ever since then, anything we find outdoors goes into a jar with a screw-on lid, because that just creeped me out. So there's our globe. We use that all the time. And then up there is an easel, and I'm going to put, I think, a framed picture of something that my oldest son did when he was in elementary school up there. But for now, I have one of the books that's going to go with our history this year. This tall shelf I got from my grandpa. And on the top are binders. They have we did Mystery of History last year. That's their history binder, their portfolios, some scrapbook. They have like little scrapbooks, and then that laying down the rails. I haven't done that. I printed it out, and that's pretty much where it's sat ever since. So I might get that out at some point and work on that. I already got their portfolios ready for next year. They're very empty, but they're ready. I like to keep them right there where they're accessible. All that's in here are the tabs and the dividers, and then I went ahead and table of contents and scope and sequences for some of their stuff in there, so that every time, like every couple weeks, I just pull those down, or if they have a test or something, and I put them right in there. Dictionaries, both adult dictionaries and student dictionaries, their timeline notebooks, And then in the bottom, do you guys want to see in there? I like to look in people's cabinets, so I will show you. This is new school supplies that I stock up at the back to school sales so that I can save money. I haven't had to buy a package of paper all year. Besides printer paper, I need to work on stocking up on that next year. Where we do most of our work is at these tables. They sit on these yoga balls, and these tables have been great. They've been using them ever since they were little bitty. They are adjustable height, and they can, you know, if they need privacy, or if one of them is shaking the other one's desk, they slide apart really easy. They can flip around if they're taking a test or something. It's just worked out really nice. And then that one is the one that I work at. Next is sorry for my finger, I keep putting it in front of the camera. This is my desk. It's on 2 filing cabinets, and it is just a countertop that the neighbor was getting rid of. My printer, that was my first homeschool purchase, and it has been a workhorse. We have gotten our money's worth out of that. My daylight lamp, all of these little printer cartridges that need to go back to Office Max, my office supplies, and the electric pencil sharpener. Highly recommend that X-Acto School Pro pencil sharpener. My whiteboard, corkboard, index cards, paper clips and binder clips and all those sorts of things. This is kind of my inbox papers that need filed, and my budget binder. My paper cutter is right there, and this is a post-it note thingy. Above my desk I have a shelf, and it has greeting cards and index cards, flashcards, hole punches, Simply Charlotte Mason box set, my Robinson curriculum. I'm not sure what that is. I don't remember. I like to decorate my kids' schoolroom with their work. So we just keep these frames, and every now and then if something comes through this just especially cute, I will change them out. This sits next to my desk under the window. It's just a little old drawer set that my mom brought back from Germany with her and gave to me. So on top of it sits this basket, and in the basket I keep things that I need every single day. So my lesson planner, our history book, our science book, any teacher manuals, everything that I need every single day. And then a plant for some green in our schoolroom. And then let me show you the drawers. This is just pens, pencils, rulers. I finally got some of this washi tape. I'm so excited. I've joined the modern age. So anyway, the next drawer is boxes that held Cricut cartridges, and they have more school supplies, more office supplies, Sharpies, mechanical pencils, tape, pens, staples, you name it. There's probably a box for it. The last drawer is pretty much glues and adhesives, duct tape, that's a binding deal that is a real pain in the neck and takes too much time for my liking. Then we have my son's work boxes, which sit next to his desk, which I'm going to have to back up. Sorry about that, guys. My room is too small for me just to stay in one place. So the top of that desk has their Valentine boxes. Do your kids have a hard time getting rid of their Valentine boxes? Oh my goodness, mine do not like to get rid of theirs. So I thought I would just use them for decoration until the next Valentine party, and then they could decorate their new ones, and maybe they would be willing to get rid of the old ones then. Next to the Valentine boxes are my paper cutter, the big one that I don't get out super often. Those 2 shelves are all curriculum. These are all their portfolios. I just got a new coil binder. So I bound them all, and they take up so much less room. Look at that. I had 6 big binders, and now I just have these 6 little spiral notebooks. So I am so pleased at that. That was a great purchase. This is my son's desk, same deal. Keep the top tidy. You can keep the drawers how you want to, but we will go through them when school starts. And they both do their math on the computer. Next to his desk is the closet. We have our rules, our rewards, and our consequences on the closet door, and we brainstormed those on the first day of school. So I think that really helped to let them kind of with some guidance, brainstorm their rules and the rewards. What did they think would be a good reward, and then the consequences that would work and that would be effective for them. So inside the closet, these little doors. Up top, up there, is just like all clothes that nobody fits yet. So that's all that is. And then we have Hooked on Spanish and some CD boxes and some old scrapbooking stuff. There's some of those Cricut cartridges. Those are just these boxes there. That one's crayons and pencils and things, yarn, Cricut stuff. This is like scrapbooking embellishments, blank computer disk. I have no idea what's in that one. I just don't know. And these, it's just boxes, empty boxes, and my son's favorite book is in there, Harold's Hideaway Thumb. He loves that. He loved that book, so I didn't want to get rid of it. Next shelf is my coil binder and my binding coils and label maker. There's a ball of yarn in that, otherwise everything's empty. Glue gun and a sticker maker, globe. This little basket there has blank books and index dividers for notebooks. This purple container I got at Target last summer when the school supplies came in, and it has worked so nicely to keep the paper organized. The top is cardstock, colored cardstock, and then graph paper, notebook paper, colored paper, white cardstock, and just white printer paper. That has been just a really good purchase, and it's held up surprisingly well. I was afraid it was going to collapse really easily just because it's cardboard, but it's been really a good thing to have. And then here we have a whole collection of flat Stanleys. We have popsicle sticks and stickers, flashcards, and I think a couple of those are even empty. This stack of 3 tubs is my daughter's art supplies that she likes to just get out and create with, and I'm okay with that. She's getting better about cleaning up. Those are all the empty binders that I made when I bound those portfolios. I'm so excited to be having all that shelf space back. All of these, this whole shelf almost is empty containers. So I got rid of a lot of stuff here recently. This is construction paper, and this is my old comb binder. The bottom shelf is games. That works really well. They seem to stay together better there. Down here are little notebooks, and there's a whole classical CD set behind that, and the top shelf is photo paper and envelopes and just more blank office supplies, an extra ream of printer paper, and down there on the floor is extra long printer paper that my daughter likes to create on. She likes to make posters and things. Next you come to these snazzy little handprints we did, and our flag and our pledge, and that's all above the 2 whiteboards. On top of that bookshelf are, I can't figure out where to point. There, magnets, whiteboard markers, our school bell, and a pile of stickers. And then we have a World Book encyclopedia set with a little bucket of pencils and a stack of bookmarks, and then a book of knowledge set. And all of those plastic school boxes have markers and colored pencils and gel pens, and then we'll be going through them to make sure of what we need and what we don't. Let me move this yoga ball. That is our library bag. I try to get them to keep their library books in there, or at least they know where to put them when they're done. And then a little map that we got in with a magazine we subscribed to. So that is our schoolroom. We are back at the door, and I hope that that was interesting to you. I hope you didn't get too dizzy. My dog says we're done, and she's ready to go outside. So I guess that's it. I guess we're done. I would love to know if you have a video of your schoolroom, or if you even just don't school in a schoolroom. What do you do? Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Bye.